Hey everyone, today we are back in the custom pack, and if you see the custom pack title, it's all about the jump pets. But it's not the typical jump pets that we know about, right? It's not the drop bear, it's not the brain cramp. It's all about the new jump attack. So if you're not familiar with the danger pack, a new mechanic was introduced for pet abilities, and that is jump attack. So we're going to see it come in, I don't know, I think turn 4 or 5 or so. I'm going to start explaining some of them. So the tier 1 jump attack pet is the African wild dog. You see it in the top right of the screen there. You can rewind, look at the ability if you want. But basically, before its attack, it's going to set its attack to a set value, 3, 6, or 9, and then jump attack the, I think a random pet, something. It's not that great. It's very underwhelming. The Darwin's Fox is the tier 2. Friend feints, jump attack the attacker or the first enemy. Works 1 time per battle. So pretty cool. It's one of the only pets that has a jump attack ability that is not at the start of battle. So I would think that there's some pretty cool ways to utilize that. And I also want to note that this main run here was done right before the last update. So you'll see stuff like beta fish I'm still using because it's permanent stats. The beta fish now has been nerfed. I'm pretty sad about it, but I think it's pretty necessary. I use beta fish so much, so it's gonna force the way I change. It's gonna force me to change the way I play, which is good. So the tier 3 jump pet is the Amani rabbit. Start a battle, gain 1, 2, or 3 permanent attack, and then jump attack the highest attack enemy. So it's pretty important that it's going to attack the highest attack enemy, meaning most likely, if you don't aggressively scale it, it's going to just trade or get KO'd by the highest attack enemy. And considering it starts out at a 1-3 base stat line, it's kind of underwhelming at first, but I think the Amani rabbit has potential. It has a lot more potential than the tier 1 and tier 2. Typical with the game, tier 3s are strong, right? So it's turn 5, we get the early level ups into tier 4s. That means we can look for the Tasmanian Devil. Start a battle, jump attack the lowest attack enemy for 50, 100, or 150% attack damage. If you notice the difference between the Tasmanian Devil and the Amani Rabbit, which we just found in the shop, is the Tasmanian Devil is going to attack the lowest attack enemy. Amani Rabbit's going to attack the highest attack enemy. So Tasmanian Devil is most likely going to survive its start a battle jump attack. As many of you know, you put typically your strong pets in front, weak pets behind. So the Tasmanian Devil is most likely going to attack their back line, whereas the Amani Rabbit's going to attack their front line. Just good things to note. Good things I wanted to note here. And yeah, you see what I'm doing here. It's the old frog swap using the guinea pig. We get the guinea pig all the way up to level 3, and I have a decision to make here. I can swap onto the Amani Rabbit or the Tasmanian Devil, but honestly, I think the stats are better served on the Amani Rabbit because it attacks the highest attack enemy, which is most likely going to have more health. So the more stats we have on the rabbit, the better chance we have of favorably trading that matchup. The Tasmanian Devil, I think we just need a little bit of stats. Just give it a little buffer, little stats consistently throughout the run, and it should be able to trade favorably. Let's see what happens in this battle. Amani Rabbit hits... Oh yeah, they both trade actually favorably. It's a summon team, so it's kind of expected. They don't have a lot of base stats, so not a great example here. And wow, we actually draw, and oh, look who it was. I just realized that was the mortal enemy. The mortal enemy who is starting to play some different pets. You see some danger pack pets get mixed, get thrown in the mix there. Whenever I say danger pack pets, it really messes me up. Turtle pack pets, puppy pack pets, danger pack pets. I don't know why danger... I don't know. Let's move on. Get a lasagna cooking, and yeah, we got the Tasmanian Devil, the dolphin type pet there, the pink dolphin. Totally blanking on the name, as is tradition. That is an amazing pet. So you're gonna see here, I don't have a lot of synergy going with the jump attack pets. That was kind of one of my plans when I initially test these danger pack pets or any new pet in custom packs. I kind of want to do a test of strength So it's a mixture of just using that pet with some scaling and just seeing how that pet does almost as a standalone just with its ability alone. Obviously, if you get other pets that synergize with it, sorry, I had a quick sneeze there. So obviously, if you get other pets that synergize with it, it can absolutely cascade. There's pets like that pink dolphin pet I was explaining. When adjacent friends attack, it'll throw out snipe damage. There's other pets when adjacent friends attack, it'll give more attack. It'll give temporary battle stats out. A lot of those adjacent pet attacks, it's kind of similar to what we see with the jump pets, and hold on, the Sumatran tiger. So we actually skipped the snow leopard. I'm showing the tier 6 Sumatran tiger. This is the best jump attack pet. Start a battle, jump attack the opposite enemy, and then at level 2 and 3, it actually does 6 and 12 damage to adjacent enemies. So we're going to see that come into play late in this run in some of the bonus clips. The snow leopard comes in. That's the tier 5 jump attack pet. Start a battle, gain 5/5 in stats, and jump attack the first enemy. At level 2 and 3, it goes to 10/10, 15/15 in stats. So the snow leopard is amazing. If you can level it up pretty quick, that gives you a huge stat buff, huge injection of stats, tempo. Really, really good. But nothing really compares to the Sumatran tiger. The Sumatran tiger is just amazing. Once you get it to level 2, level 1 is kind of underwhelming because it's just a regular jump attack pet. But once you get that splash damage going to the adjacent pets, it is amazing. And on turn 9 here, I was rolling for it. I settled on some cows and some other stuff, but we finally find the Loveland Frogman. And that's the main thing I wanted to do here. If you know about the danger pack, once you get these jump pets going, there's another support pet that will give temporary battle stats out for every time a pet jumps. It's really good. It's actually amazing. We're going to see it, I think, a little bit. Maybe, hey, there it is. The Philippine eagle? Is that what it is? Did I read that right? Yeah, the Philippine eagle. Cool. Man, I'll have to look that up on Wikipedia or just look it up on... I'm going to have to use the Googles after this. Oh, that's great. I have never heard of that, as with many of these danger pack pets, but I am infatuated by eagles and birds of prey. So yeah, Loveland Frogman only has 3 triggers. We did not take the eagle, which is very interesting, but part of that, like I said, I was being a little stubborn. I was like, let's just run the Frogman. I have 1 slot on the team open, and I think it's obvious what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the Sumatran tiger. It's all I really care about. Let's go ahead and get some stats going. You see our Amani rabbit is getting huge, which is awesome. Typically, the attack gets way more statted up than health because of its ability. But we seem to be kind of managing that pretty good. Between the Frogman giving more HP, I think we use some milks. And that Philippine eagle keeps showing up. So I'm like, you know what? Why not? 6 trophies, 2 heart, turn 12. Yeah. And, oh man, the snow leopard push in level 3 would be really good. It does not look like I have the achievement. Okay, I'm going to take it. So that is the point there where I settled on, okay, maybe this run's not going to have a Sumatran tiger. You can't hard roll for every pet that you want. I mean, I guess you can. You're going to lose a lot. But a lot of times you just got to settle for what the sap gods give you. And yeah, that's what I'm doing here, especially because I have been struggling to win in custom packs. It's probably the biggest reason why I have not been coming out with videos as frequently. Between the updates, just me trying to get more familiar with stuff, I want to make sure I have good quality content, or if I don't have the best runs that I feel really good about, I want to put good effort into the video editing, the commentary, and make sure I provide good value. So here I'm just kind of going over all these jump attack pets, and it's kind of the big build up to this moment when we finally see a Sumatran tiger. And let's see what we can do. We find a chocolate, and we find another chocolate. Immediate level 2 Sumatran tiger. Let's see how it goes. We need 2 wins, and we have 2 hearts. So it's looking pretty good, but when you get to the late game in custom packs here, even though there were some updates that really help us out, it gets scary. And look at that. Immediately, the Sumatran tiger takes out their level 2 rockhopper penguin. They're left in absolute shambles. We get to 9 trophies. We need 1 more to go. So, at this point, I am actually shocked I took the snow leopard, but I guess getting it to level 3 is better than nothing. Typically, I would want to push the Sumatran tiger to level 3, but hey, there's the sticker. Let's see if we can get the achievement. If we happen to draw or lose, only going to be looking to push the Sumatran tiger and get more equipment. And look who it is. My, oh my. And when you face a summon team and you kill their backline support and you feint a bunch of their summons at the start of battle, they're going to be flinging. Check this. Oh, wait, they didn't fling. That's actually surprising. I thought they were going to fling a bunch of pets. But irregardless, it's a pretty easy win after that. And it's only fitting that we get the win against Yogru. Shout out Yogru, actually. I've been meaning to give him a little shout out. The guy gets so much flack, and I get it. I get it. I get super frustrated, and I talk a lot of crap about it. But at a certain point, you know, I always like to preach, hey, if that's the way you enjoy to play the game, so be it. You know, nobody's going to tell you what to do or how to play, or nobody can force you what to do or how to play, except for the devs, I guess. So, yeah, let's get into this run here. I want to show some of the just bonus clips of like what's happening on some of these runs and kind of, I guess, some of the struggles a little bit. So we're going to have a couple bonus clips here and then quickly ride off into the sunset with some music. The final bonus clip, just another run similar to the main run. Maybe a little bit of suspense towards the end of it. And check this out. Oh my word. I will check and see if Grounded Sap has come out with that video yet. But if not, stay tuned because he has been cooking up some crazy stuff. I've actually been losing to a lot of creators. It's kind of funny that in the main run, we beat the mortal enemy Yogru, and then these bonus clips, I'm losing to creators or people that we know, people from the community. And it's just really funny how it almost seems like in certain play sessions, the tides have turned. It's like, wait, I'm beating the people that usually smash me, but then I'm losing to the creators who like are going for the weird teams that aren't that great. But yeah, some of those grounded teams were absolutely amazing. Some of Freetz's teams. Freetz has been making an appearance in normal custom arenas, and oh my word, it's pretty obvious what they're going for when you run into the team. But it's hard to process, and when it happens, you're just like, wait a minute, what just happened? And here we go. Here it is. I'll just let you enjoy it. So shout out Freetz. That was amazing. That is what this game's all about. So that matchup actually right there, as I felt like I had to finally do it. Yeah, tough battle there. Sorry for the pause. Yeah, and I totally just lost my train of thought there. So let's keep it moving. We got actually the ideal team setup here, even though it's only turn 13. Greeted for the Loveland Frogman level up. But look at this. This is the team, turn 13. It's pretty good. Only 4 trophies, 1 heart. And look at what you run into. This team only has 1 heart as well, and they're just huge. And they have equipment, and there's just no chance. So with all that being said, we're going to ride off into the sunset. So if you hung around this long, I really do appreciate it. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. As always, have a fantastic day. We'll catch you in the next one.